Good morning, everyone. Chapter 4, what books and burials tells us, as we have already discussed about. There are the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Samveda, Yujurveda, and Atharveda. And Rig Veda is the oldest Veda among them. And Rig Veda is composed near about 3,500 years ago. The number of thousand of hymns in the Rig Veda, hymns means well said. Let's talk about how historians study the Rig Veda. As we have already told you that a historian and archaeologists find out about the past, so they collected the things which things give them the information and knowledge about the past. So these are their literary sources or sources. With the help of these sources, they come to know about that. So some hymns, those were in the Rig Veda, they are in dialogue form, okay? And such are in song form, and such are in poem, and then some are in the Mohavra and Dohas. So there is a dialogue between one, they are taking the example, the dialogue between the Seja and Vishmitra, the two rivers, Vyas and Satluj, that were the worship as a goddess. Here is a written document manuscript. As you know, the manuscript is a written document written by hand on palm leaf of or the bark of tree. Which bark of tree? So this is the example which you can see on your screen. Okay. Now, the archaeologists remain this period have been also unearthed. They excavated. Okay, so excavation at Hastinapur and other places have yielded a type of pottery known as painted grey ware, and another type of pottery called black red ware also have been from the many places in the Ganga Valley. So cattle, horses and chariots. As you know, the cattle, horses and chariots are very important. Many people, there are many prayer in the Rig Vedas. Those are for cattle, especially children, or especially son, horse. And what is the use of horse? The horse were used yoke to chariot, rath ke liye, and they were also used in battle, which were fought to capture the cattle, and better were fought for the land or water. Okay, so which was very important pasture and growing hardy crops that ripened quickly, such as barley. Some battle were fought for water and to capture the people, to capture the land. As you know, the many people at many country attack one country attack to another only for the land, for their wealth. Okay, some of the wealth that obtained was kept by the leader, and some was given to the priest, and the rest to distribute among the all people. Those were involved in that area, and those who are related, associated with that area, or they related with that empire. Some wealth were used for the performance of yajna sacrifices, which were they kept, obtained from the war. The distribution of that wealth they are giving that the first distribution, they use that distribution for their palaces, for their luxury life. Then next part of that wealth they were used for, distributed among the people and the priest, and the wealth was used for performance of yajna and sacrifices, and which offering were made into the fire. Okay, so yajnas which is used on a other one, the mean for god and goddess offering, the could include ghee, grain, and some case animal. That when they are offering their prayer to the god and goddess, so this kind of things they were using. So for these kind of things, they were bought from the other people. So they need the money. So the wealth were used in that kind of work. Most of the men took part in the war as a soldier. So there were no regular army, but there were the assembly where the people met and discussed matter of war and the purpose of war. And few people were involved how to maintain peace in the society. They choose leader among them for war and skillful warrior. Okay. The cattle, if we talk about the cattle and horses, were very important to people. We know in this former Rig Veda, which contain many hymns asking gods to bless people with the cattle on horses. Even they were offering prayer. So they, in their prayer, they were wishing that the people, the god, to bless the people with cattle and horses. Fine. So in this sentence, can you imagine? And this sentence shows us that the importance of cattle and horses that period. Okay, like the we people are wish from the God that you give me a good education, our family will be healthy. This kind of wishes, we offer, we want from God, yes or no? Same way, that time the people asked for God to bless us with a cattle and horse. Each household of the number of cows, a dairy product were such as butter, ghee, popular. Sura was a type of liquor which was drunk by the common festive occasions. Okay. Another popular drink was soma. Soma, which was prepared from the milk and the juice of the race plant that grew on the mountain. So as you can, and what is the importance of thing? As I told you, the horse were very important for the better purpose. They were used to yoke the chariots. Okay. Now next one, we talk about the word to describe people. So that time the people describe on the basis of their occupation. There were the several way of describing people in term of the work, in term of their occupation. They do, okay. The language they speak, the place they belong to, their family and their communities and the culture practices. So in this kind, the people found in the Rig Veda, they are the two groups described in the term of their work. One is priest, sometimes it called the Brahmin, and who perform the various rituals, sacrifices and yajna. Okay. And other one is the Rajas. Rajas kaun the? Rajas were not like one you will be learning about later. They did not know the capital, city, palaces, army, and nor did they collect taxes. Raja over here. What is the meaning of Raja over here? It is not like what you are thinking. They are different from that. Okay. According to me and you, that Raja means that who is having a empire, who is having a army, who is right to collecting the tax. But here in Rig Veda, the Raja mean is different. Okay. The meaning of Raja was different according to Rig Veda. Generally, son did not automatically succeed father as Rajas. Two words were used to describe people and the community as the whole. Okay. Now, first we talk about the priest. The priest, then Viraja. The many people were priests. Beside conducting religious ceremony, the priest also acted as a teacher and doctor. Priests that time, they were act as a teacher and doctor. How the teacher, they play the role as teacher because they pass the knowledge from of the Vedas to the children. So they acted as a teacher role, and they had a knowledge of medicinal herbs which were used to cure the people. So in that sense, they played a role as a doctor. Okay. So the priests were played both role, teacher and as a doctor, but because they had considerable knowledge about medicinal herbs and plants. Whenever someone fell ill, the priest acted as a doctor. Now let us talk about Dasa and Dasyu. Beside the Aryans, there were another group of people whom the Aryan called Dasa and Dasyu. Their culture were different from the Aryans. They also spoke different languages. Most of the Dasa were perhaps enslaved because it means they follow their master. It means they are slaves. They were slave that time. Servants of their master. Okay, so the Dasa who did not perform sacrifices and yajnas, they spoke different language, but they always follow their master order. Dasa and Dasyu. Slaves were women and men who were often captured in war. They were treated as property of their owner, their master, who could make them do whatever work they wanted. So as a slave, they were in that time, the Dasa and Dasyu. Two words were used to describe the people or community as a whole. The word is Jana. What is the meaning of Jana? That is other language. Still it is used as Jana, Jan, Gan. Jan matlab log. Still it is used in Hindi language. And other was Vish. So two words ho gaye, Vish and Jana. The word Vishya comes from Vish. Vish or Jana mention by name. Pura Jana or Vish, the Bharta Jana or Vish, the Yadu Jana or Vish. Vish or Jana means log, wahan ke log, people. Now let's talk about the story of megaliths. Lith matlab stone. The word megalith means a big stones. These were carefully arranged by people. Why they were used? In what purpose they were used? They were used to mark the burial site. Have you seen anyone Kabristan that built the burial sites? तो उसके ऊपर एक stone होते हैं. Same way the megalith used to mark the burial site. This practice of erecting megalith began about 3000 years ago and prevalent throughout the Deccan, South India, northeast of the Kashmir. Let us understand through this picture, everyone. Wait. Look at here. These are few images of megaliths. You can see the stone bladder, so which mark the burial site. Which mark the burial site. Fine. So the megalith burial were underground and few were placed on the surface. Few were placed on the surface, as you can see on your textbook. That burial site on the surface to mark the burial spot. These probably serve as a signpost. Second, many objects have been found in grave, including human skeleton like pottery, agriculture tool, weapon and ornament. Now look at this. This skeleton with the pots, different pots were used. Same way, different type of tools buried with this skeleton. The few, it's shown that time the architectural tools have been used and have been found by the archaeologists. Those meant for hunting. So, this shows us that time megalith people practice agriculture and also depended more on hunting. Different type of pots were found which show That time different kind of grains were used by these people. And one very important thing, this megalith also shows us that that time the society were divided into economic status, because the few skeleton found with precious stones, gold beads, ornament, and other one only with the earthen pots. So which shows us that skeleton with the golden beads, precious stone, that people belong to rich family. Fine. Which indicate that buried person position in the tribe. The grave contained a large number of pots, ornament, probably belong to those who were either rich or important in the society. All these are burial sites. Megalith, big stone bladder. Look at here. This is the burial site on the surface. So two type of burial site, which is beneath, underground, and one is on the surface. And you can see the stones placed in a circular manner. Okay. The megalith contain then one skeleton, more than one skeleton on same place. This indicate that people perhaps belong to the same family, were buried in same place through not at the same time. The bodies of whose died later were brought into the grave through the portholes. Stone circle or border placed on surface probably serve as signpost to find burial site. Look at here. Inamgaon. Inamgaon, where it is located? Inamgaon located Maharashtra. Look at here, everyone, Maharashtra. This portion, Maharashtra. Okay. Is the one of the largest settlement in India. It is site on the river God, the tributary of Bhima. It has been estimated that one time about 1,000 people may have lived here, and settlement lasted for over 900 years ago. So it was occupied between 3,600 to 2,700. Here, adults were generally buried in the ground. Look at here. Everyone can say adults were generally buried in the ground, laid out straight with the head toward the north. The position was fixed. Okay. Now, sometimes burials were within the houses and some burial in the house. Vessel that probably contained food and water were placed with the dead. All the things kept with the dead person. One man, they are talking about the one man, was found buried in a large 4-legged clay jar in courtyard of 5-room house. And the center of the settlement, this house also had a granary. The body was placed in the cross-legged position. So the position was fixed. Okay.